Mackenzie, and this is my third year playing snare for the Vacaville High Drumline. This is a snare drum, and when you play the snare, you can either play with matched grip or traditional grip. When you're auditioning, we do not consider which grip you use, but I suggest if you have time to learn traditional because that's what we use on Drumline. When you play the snare, you can either play in the center, or if the music says to do so, you will play on the edge. In the beginning of the audition piece, it will ask you to either play on a hi-hat or a rim. We will be playing on the rim, and it sounds something like this. And for the rest of the piece, if there's ever an X in the music, we will be doing a rim shot, which is a combination of hitting the rim and hitting the drum head. It sounds like this.
Now we're going to go over some basic technique for the tenor drums. The marching tenor drums are sets of multiple pitch drums, and they occupy the middle range of the drumline's sonic space. You'll sometimes hear these things called quads, quints, or even marching toms. Here at Vacaville High, though, we generally stick with the simple tenors. When you play the tenor drums, you'll generally want to use what's known as matched grip. To achieve this, you want to pinch the stick between your thumb and index finger about 2/3 of the way down towards the butt end. That's your fulcrum. And then wrap these other fingers around for control. It's important that you don't want to be too tight, but it also shouldn't come out of your hand loosely. Left stick just simply mirrors or matches that same grip. You'll note when I play the tenor drums, I'm not hitting directly in the center of the drum. I'm actually hitting about 2 to 3 inches from the edge. For the higher middle drums, drums 1 and 2, that's going to be 2 to 3 inches from the back edge of the drum. And for drums 3 and 4, the lower outer drums, that's going to be 2 to 3 inches from the top edge of the drum. We don't use our 5th highest Spock drum in this song, but if we did, the playing zone for that should be about 2 inches from the top edge of the drum. When you put all these zones together, they should form a nice shallow arc or line. And it's important when you're playing any drum, really, that most of the motion should come from your wrist with only a little bit coming from your forearm for the louder dynamics. In this song, we also use a technique called rim shots. To play a rim shot, you want to hit the drum head with the beat of the stick, while also hitting the rim of the drum with the shoulder of the stick. It should create a nice, loud, sharp sound that sounds something like this. Those will always be played on the back part of the rim. And these are difficult even for more experienced players to hit, so don't worry about 100% accuracy.
Hi, my name is Elijah. This is my first year on Drumline. I play 4th bass, which is down there. This is the 3rd bass right now, but I'm going to be demonstrating just like the basic need to knows of how to play on this instrument right here and how to perform at your best. So the first thing I want to go over is how to hold the stick. You're going to want to hold it just wrap your fingers around it. And there are grooves. I don't know if you can see. There's grooves where to place your hands at. You're going to want to wrap your hands around the bottom where the bottom of the tape cuts off, and then you're going to want to place your thumb there. That's basically how you hold a stick. And then to hit on the drum, you don't want to be too far in, and you don't want your elbows too far in, and you don't want your elbows too far out. That's why when you see the basses all lined up in the tryout room, you're gonna wanna go to the one that fits your size best. Another thing is when you hold your sticks, try and hit like the center of your drum, because that's how you're gonna get the best quality of sound. And when you'll obviously on the music, you'll have clickers. These pieces of metal right here on the top are called clickers. You wanna hit these, and they're here for a reason, to not damage the rim of the drum. Like this is wood right here. And after a while of hitting it, you're just gonna wear and tear at that, and it's overall just gonna affect the quality and the sound of a drum. You wanna always hit the 2 clickers and never the wood. And yeah, that's basically it. That's basically the basics of how to play the bass drum.
Hi, my name is Kira, and I've been on the line for 4 years, and I'm going to be showing you how to play the cymbals. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is put your hand through the strap, and you're going to wrap your thumb around it and underneath, making sure your right hand's on top and your left hand's on bottom. The next thing is you're going to place both the cymbals together and on the top of your hip bone. For crashes, we're just going to bring your cymbals out from your body, and you're gonna slightly offset them, and you're gonna crash. This is indicated in the sheet music as a circle. The next thing that we're gonna talk about is clicks. So for click, you're just gonna place it on your hip bone, and you're just gonna click like that. And this is indicated by an X.